What's up guys, it's Damocles here, and today I realized I've been slacking on my Outriders content. I've been putting in like literally 200 hours, no joke, into this demo, got all my classes leveled up, got a bunch of legendaries, and I want to share some tidbits of useful information that I've gathered that maybe you haven't. Make sure you follow me on my Twitch because I'm going to be streaming this game non-stop, and I mean non-stop. I'm probably streaming it right now, but I'm going to be definitely streaming it nonstop when it releases. Actually, a day before it releases because I'm switching my Xbox over to New Zealand time. So make sure you follow me on my Twitch, but let's just hop right into this. I'm kind of just going stream of consciousness style because I really hate editing all these videos and I want to get these things out there, so bear with me. So the first tip is going to be on how to get easier crits. Now, this is specifically going to be dealing with like shotgun variants, but you can do it with other weapons as well. So first, let's just run over this captain. The reason why this is important is because sometimes the hit registration in this game is a little off. You've probably noticed it before when you aim directly at a person's head. For some reason, you'll still get like gray hits. But if you go and you specifically with a shotgun, if you aim directly above their head, and your reticle is still red, it's going to trigger a critical hit. Why? It's because you just need one of the slug pellets to actually hit the head of the person, or the hitbox of the head of the person, in order for the entire bit of damage to count as a critical hit. So if you go and you shoot at if you shoot directly at their head, and maybe they have like an arm up or something, sometimes the bullet magnetism will actually draw the bullet down and you won't actually land that critical hit. Maybe I can get one right here. So if I aim right at his head, it's gray. And that's stinky. So what you can do is aim a little bit above their head, and with how the bullet magnetism actually works and how the aim assist works, or I don't know if you're on PC or whatever, you can actually land much easier critical hits because the only bullets that are actually going to be going and hitting the target are the ones that are on top of their head. Does that make sense? So that's tip number one. Tip number two is something you might have noticed, but maybe you haven't, but the melees have a lot of different uses. And obviously with pyro, it counts as an ability mark. You can get heals off of it and stuff like that, and same thing with other classes. But you'll also notice, like, as you're farming, captains or whatever will go and hit you. If you go and you see their animation ticking up, you can actually cancel out their animation and their CC and their knockbacks by using your melees. And the same thing goes with like other forms of CC, like if you're getting frozen, or if you're on fire, you just want to roll, but like you get the idea, right? Like if you're being CC'd and you're being pulled in, by meleeing you can effectively cancel all of that out and prevent yourself from being knocked away, which actually increases your DPS uptime significantly if you're using a weapon that isn't just like absolutely nuking a boss. So those are my two tips for this particular segment of the video. I don't know if I'm going to add more afterwards. If I don't, then the video is going to end here. But if not, I'm going to be adding a bunch of Outriders guides, some theory crafting on different builds and strategies going into the actual full game. So make sure you follow on my Twitch, guys. Go head over there right now, follow my Twitch. Helps me out a bunch. I would love to be able to do this full time, but obviously need your support. So if there's any suggestions you have or anything like that, please make sure you comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, you know the whole deal. I do my best to absolutely answer everything. But that's it for me. Peace out. Tricky. Changed my mind. One last tip, because I feel like maybe some people don't know this, even though it's kind of explained in the game. This is specifically important when it comes to like pyromancer and thermal bomb, because it's such an intricate part of their kit, but I can show it to you on the tracer as well. If you want to go and more precisely aim your abilities, you can just hold the ability down, and it will basically allow you to highlight and target people to move to. So you don't have to just like quick tap it or quick click it if you're on PC. You can hold the ability down and see it puts in this like little minimize state, and then if you let go, it'll have like a cancel confirm, and you can just go and highlight everything on the battlefield and look at specifically where you want to go, and then when you're ready, just either retoggle the ability or press right trigger, and the ability will go off. Again, Trickster, it's not as big of a deal because the cooldown's pretty short, but on things like Pyromancer and eventually things like Endless Mass with the Devastator, going and accidentally putting your thermal bomb on like the wrong target is gonna mess you up big time. And I'm sure it's messing people up farming this because I farmed a hell of a lot on my pyro. So with that being said, that is my actual last tip in this particular video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, go and follow me on all socials, twitch.tv/Damocles, and YouTube and all that. Peace out, guys.